What's up guys, Middi here, and today we're going to be talking about the nerf on the snakeshot rounds. Like I told all you guys, I knew this was going to come. And we're also going to be talking about the Renetti akimbo burst fire pistols. Now, can they take their place, or is the snakeshot more reliable? I'll be getting into that in a minute, and just keep watching to see what attachments I'm actually using on a Renetti pistol itself. And if you guys are new here, hit the subscribe and make sure you like the video to keep up to date with everything I bring out, Modern Warfare and Warzone related. And if you guys didn't know, the helicopters have been put back into the playlist, so now you can jump into a game and start using them again, or be like me and be toxic and wipe out teams with them. Let's speak about the actual snakeshot rounds, because like I told you guys, these bad boys were going to hit a nerf as soon as the next update rolled out, which they did. And as you can see here, they gave the 357 snakeshot damage a rebalance, and they also fixed a bug where the damage on a 357 snakeshot was too high at longer distances. So don't expect to be downing someone from a ridiculous range anymore. Up close, they are still powerful, but like any shotgun variant, they will do the most damage up close. I did jump into a few games and quickly test them out within Warzone, and noticed it does take an extra dual wield shot on both of these guns to down someone. So it's going to be harder to hit multiple people without wasting out of ammo very quickly and having to reload. But of course, if someone is within close range, then it still will knock them down relatively fast. Anything out of that shotgun range will be a lot harder to hit people. Anything out of that shotgun close range will just be doing P-shot damage to someone. A nerf we all knew would come because they were ridiculously overpowered, just like the 725. Next, we're going to be talking about the Renetti dual wield burst fire pistols. Now, these things are actually quite OP in multiplayer. They were when they first released. I did get gold for them pretty fast, and after the nerf of the beloved 357, I knew these would take their place. Putting on a 27 round mag and the burst fire barrel, you can output a lot of damage from close range. Although when I did use these, I do think they're a little unpredictable. Some people can be super close range, and if you're not bang on in the middle or using the right attachments, these bullets will be flying everywhere. Of course, making sure you put on a Desperado compensator did help massively with this, and it only took 2 bursts to take someone down at close range. So if you can fire 2 rounds exceptionally fast, putting the lightweight trigger on it to fire it even faster, and with the 27 mag clip, you can knock down multiple people very fast if they're within the range. Of course, if someone drops out of that close to medium range, you're going to have a bit of a harder time trying to hit someone. But for these to take the snakeshot's place for downing people at close range, they're not a bad choice at all. You're going to have more bullets and the ability to take people out one by one if you're in a close quartered situation. Whereas the 357 snakeshot rounds feel like you can only knock one person down, or maybe 2 if they've got low armor or health. And now we're going to test out the snakeshot compared to the Renetti at the mid, close and long range distance. So at the sort of mid-ish close range, it takes 4 shots to kill someone with the snakeshot rounds. That's an insane nerf to the guns itself. Now from the same kind of distance, we're going to use the Renetti. And as you can see, it took 3 burst shots just to down him here. I mean, compared to the rate it took for the snake shots there and a Renetti, that is insane. And now we're going to be using the snake shots at a close range. So at the close kind of range, it's going to take 3, and that is without missing. So if you do miss a few shots and a person's running, this is going to be a lot harder to down someone. And then comes in with the Renetti, as you can see from that close type of distance, extremely powerful. You're able to down a guy within a second. It is almost a second because of how fast the fire rate is on these, that you're able to down them. It's like the original snake shot before they were nerfed, you know. Definitely extremely powerful and wipes the snake shot out of the water when you're using this. And then for the longest distance with the snake shot rounds, or probably the longest distance you're even going to be bother shooting someone, it takes in total 10 bullets or 5 akimbo shots at the same time to down someone. So this is pretty much going to take the entire mag, and I wouldn't even bother. As you can see, this has completely been nerfed for the distance of the snake shot rounds. And then from the Renetti with the long distance, it takes 3 bursts to down someone. Of course, he's standing still, so it's a lot easier, but 3 from that distance is pretty insane. I mean, compared to the snake shot, which takes about 10, you've got to down someone in a 3 burst like that. Kind of crazy. I mean, it just goes to show you the difference in power between both of these pistols. Obviously, the Renetti is going to win by an absolute milestone, so if you want to start using a replacement, jump on the Renetti, because this thing is absolutely nasty. So what you want to be using for the Renetti, the first obviously best attachment that you can put on it is the MK3 burst fired mod, which increases the fire rate, but also puts it on a 3-round burst. Obviously, this is going to be the best attachment to put onto the gun. Next, for the laser, I normally go for the 5MW laser. If you're not a fan of having a massive green laser just kind of be in your face all the time, then of course, put on the 1MW, which is going to give you a little less hip fire accuracy, but it does help massively. Next, for the ammunition, we're going to want to put on the 27-round mag. We want as many bullets on this as possible. Going to help knocking down multiple people at a time. Of course, for the perks, going to be the akimbo, most obvious thing. You're going to have to do a challenge for this. I can't remember where it is. It's something pretty easy to do, and it's not grindy at all. But obviously we're going to put that on. And for the last attachment, I put on a Desperado Pro compensator. This helps massively. As you can see here, expels gases upward to aggressively fight the muzzle climb. As you know, if you keep firing these guns rapidly, they just sling out of position. Keeping the Desperado Pro compensator on this is going to help with that. If you're not too bothered and you think you can deal with the recoil, put a monolithic suppressor on. It helps with the range. But just like the snakeshot rounds, people could see you on a map using these, so I don't see the difference on why you wouldn't want to use a Pro compensator. And that is pretty much the whole attachment I am using for the gun. And of course, if you're not happy with the loadout that I've made currently, you can change things, like maybe taking off the laser. You're going to get a little bit less accuracy, and then maybe you could put a lightweight trigger on it, which is going to help you shoot faster, or you could just switch one of these attachments around. The lightweight trigger is going to make it fire exceptionally fast. I mean, look at the bar at the bottom, it's almost maxed. So you're going to be dealing a lot of damage very quickly with that on. It's completely your choice though, but I normally use this one that I've got on right now. But this gun is extremely powerful. I've noticed that it is on par with the snakeshot rounds. It does a lot of damage close range. And if you're someone that gets into them fights where you're running inside a building or a house, or you know someone's coming through a doorway, this gun will clap people extremely fast. Is it better than the snakeshot rounds? I'm not too sure. It depends if you can hit the shots with it. If you can hit your shots with it, you're downing people a lot faster than you will with the snakeshot rounds. And if you're looking to level this up, I suggest hitting plunder if you've not got multiplayer, or hitting shipment 24/7 while it's still here. You're going to get insane weapon XP, and this thing destroys on multiplayer core or hardcore. And as always guys, if you like the video, make sure you leave a like and a comment on what you think about the nerf. Have they nerfed the snake shots enough, or are you going to start using a Renetti that is now going to be the replacement for the 357? Let me know, and as always, I shall see you guys later.